Hey guys, Nikki Naab-Levy here, and today I'm going to show you 5 prehab exercises that you can do as a warm-up before your workout to reduce the risk of injury. Stay tuned. All right, so first, why might we want to take a little bit of time to do some prehab or these pre-warm-up exercises before we do some heavier lifting or running or something that's higher impact? Well, the reason is when you do a little bit of both mobility, kind of opening up those areas that tend to be a little bit stiffer from daily life, like sitting in your chair, or stability, strengthening those smaller muscle groups that actually help track your joints when you're doing bigger global movements, that can decrease the amount of compression in any one joint or grinding or misalignment. So you're not just in better posture, but you're also not going to unintentionally kind of create more strain than you need to in any one area of your body. All you're going to need for this workout is some sort of pillow. That could be a folded up towel, which is what I have with me today, or a foam roller, or a pillow, just anything to help hold up your head for one of the moves that we're going to do near the end. So you're going to set your towel or pillow to the side. You're not going to need it quite yet. And what you're going to do is you're going to come onto your hands and knees. And you're going to take a moment, set up your knees underneath your hips, your hands underneath your shoulders. You're going to, our elbows sort of like to go out this way. So you're going to want to think about pulling your elbows in towards one another, which will help externally rotate your upper arms a little bit. And then you're going to push through your arms and lengthen from tail to head. So you're not sagging anywhere through your back. You're going to lift both feet in the air, keeping the knees down, and we're going to start with a double tail wag. So you're going to swing both feet to the right as you look over your right shoulder, and then both feet to the left as you look over your left shoulder. So as we're doing this, we're simultaneously internally and externally rotating our leg bones and our hip sockets, which is going to help lubricate the hip joint. We're also warming up the spine. We're just starting to get in some side bending, and that'll turn on some of your deep spinal stabilizers. You could also do this one leg at a time. Today I'm just doing 2. It's a little quicker. Stay in the position. We're going to go into a move called sternum drop. So you're just going to let your chest drop between your shoulder blades, and then you're going to push through your arms to feel the muscles on the sides of your ribs and shoulder blades activate as you come back up in your straight line. So again, just dropping down and then pushing through your hands to lift back up. Now, some people get some wrist discomfort here. If that's you, I want you to put a little bit more weight to the kind of inside knuckles versus the pinky knuckles, and continue the amount gently pulling those elbows in towards one another to open up the front of your chest. Great, we're gonna do one more move here. You're gonna stay nice and stable, really lengthen from tail to head. Feel your core engage. Take a breath in. As you exhale, you're gonna reach out opposite arm and leg, trying not to twist or arch your back. And then you're gonna come back down. You're gonna do the other side. Toes can be tucked or untucked. Just pick your poison. What you'll notice is I'm probably a little steadier on one side as I do this. That's most of us. What you're trying to avoid is this thing from happening. So this would be arching my low back instead of extending my hip. And that's what happens for a lot of us because we're really mobile in our low back and we're really stiff in our hips. So you want to really think about keeping your obliques engaged. So no twisting, no arching in the low back. And again, if you catch me arching when I say not to, I'm just a little too mobile there, so I do it as well as anyone else does, the wrong way. Good, we'll go one more each side. Exhaling to reach out opposite arm and leg, minimizing the rotation. Inhale, come down. And one final time. Exhale to reach. Inhale, come down. Okay, so from here, you're going to want to grab your roller towel pillow, whatever it is that you use. You're going to set it to one side, and you're going to lie on your side, propping your head up. And you're going to straighten out your bottom leg. Let your top knee bend to about 90 degrees, keeping your top knee and foot on the floor. And we're going to just start twisting our upper back now, because this is an area that for a lot of us is really stiff, and if you can't twist in your upper back, you're going to work a lot harder and create a lot more strain in your lower back. So this is a really nice one to do. And all you're going to do is start to rotate back, following your hand with your head, and you only get to go as far as you can without letting your front knee lift off of the ground, and then coming back through. We're going to do 4 today. Inhale, coming up. Exhale to twist. and then coming back down. We'll go 2 more. Again, the trick is to keep your top leg on the ground. If you feel any discomfort in your low back, just maybe don't go quite so far. None of this should hurt. It should actually feel really nice. Beautiful. One final time, lifting up and twisting. Coming up and rest. All right, so on to side number 2 for those twists. So you're gonna take your pillow, set it to one side, and hopefully my mic won't cut out, but excuse me if it does, I'm still figuring it out. But you're gonna lie on your side here, and you're gonna let your top leg rest over, just like you did on the other side, and straighten your bottom knee out. You're gonna reach one arm out on top of the other, slide the top arm a little bit forward, take it up, breath in, and then exhale, just start to twist, and as you twist, you're just gonna let your head turn and follow your hand, keeping your front knee and foot on the ground firmly, and then coming back. I really like these. They're really, really nice. You tend to be stiff in your spine, or you do have to spend a lot of time at your desk. The only people I wouldn't recommend these for is if you have any kind of issue or back issue that stops you from wanting to twist. It's contraindicated. We're gonna go one more time here. And then exhale to create your twist. Great, coming center. And all right, set your pillow, roller, towel, whatever you got to the side. Flip onto your back. Final move here, a little bit of bridging. Today we're gonna do a neutral bridge, and all that means is that we're not going to tuck our pelvis when we roll up. We're gonna try to hold the hips really still, with the reason being the goal here is to really find your core and glutes and stabilize through your low back, where most of us, myself included, are a little too mobile. So if you're like me when you lie down, your ribs tend to be a little bit lifted, and we want to start by neutralizing them too. So you're going to take a breath in, and then exhale, just kind of feel your ribs soften together. And once you kind of find that, you should feel your core engage. You're going to put your hands down by your sides. Don't lift your hips yet. Just push into your feet, though, and notice how when you push into your feet, without moving your pelvis, all you're going to feel is some activity, not just in your hamstrings or the back of your legs, but through your glutes. Those are going to be your pushing muscles to initiate this motion. Rest for a moment. This time you actually get to move. Push into your feet, keep the ribs heavy, and just start to levitate your hips up towards the ceiling, creating stability or stillness between your ribs and hips, feeling your core and your glutes engage. Pause at the top. Breath in, and then exhale, just lowering down, almost letting the tailbone lead the way a little bit, but you shouldn't feel like you've overarched your back. It's just stayed stable. We're gonna do that 2 more times. Push into the feet, find your back end, lift your hips up, holding at the top, and then just coming back down. One final time, push into your feet, feel your back end to help initiate your hip lift, hold, breath in, exhale, find your core. Let your hips lower down. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, I'd invite you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Take care.